Everybody, it's Mariana. Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I want to be sharing you guys a simple tip of how, this video is going to be a little bit different than how my any other videos are, and I want to be talking about it with you guys, and I'm going to be sharing some tips for all of you moms out there that is watching this, or girls that want to become mothers and want to have a family, or someone that you babysit with. And if you have kids of your own that you watch or love and you love spending time with them, and if they get really picky around meal times or snack times and you want them to be all healthy and strong about it, here are some tips for some moms out there, or teaching assistants, of how you can get your kids to be healthy. The first thing that you should know of how you can get your kids to be healthy is that I do an intern study of, I want to become a teacher's aide, but I'm not supposed to bring out the intern job that I'm doing because of my contract. I'm not supposed to anyways. So yeah, I'm doing an intern of becoming a teacher's aide, and I help kids get through their lunch times and how they can eat their vegetables. And I tell them, if you guys all watch Yo Gabba Gabba back in 2007, and I know I watched that when I was young, I tell the kids that that they want to go to the party into their tummy, and every time that their stomach is growling, that there's a little boombox inside, and the vegetables and the fruit and all the rest of the food that their parents pack them want to go in there and have a party inside, and they'll be really satisfied, and they'll get their eat their entire lunch, especially their vegetables. Okay, here's another tip. Another tip that you should get your kids to eat healthy is I love to cook so much, and I love to cook for my boyfriend every time that he comes to show up and visits, and if I want to cook something delicious and yummy for them. And he has two little brothers at home and one little sister who just turned 6, and I wanted to bring them some 4 pieces of brownies for them, and until they try the brownies, and when they had the whole thing, I finally told the 2 boys that their names are Josh and Josiah, that the brownies that I made are really healthy, and I put zucchini in it, and I found this really delicious zucchini brownie recipe that is really healthy and really good for you, and they didn't even know about it until they tried it, and they love it. But for Darla, that is the little 6-year-old, she barely even tried her brownie, which it did make me a bit sad. And you should wait until the whole kids had their brownies, especially someone who is really picky about eating their vegetables. And we gotta get kids to be eating vegetables when they're growing up and they're about to get ready to go back to school, and they want to be healthy. And I love baking healthy desserts, especially when it comes to kids, and how to trick them to get them to be healthy when I put a fruit or a vegetable into their favorite desserts. So yeah, find a really healthy dessert that has all natural ingredients that you can put, and not like those disgusting ones like white sugar or anything like that. That's not good. Find natural ingredients and not that kind of yucky shit stuff. Okay, next tip. Another tip that I just found out, that I got this from Super Nanny. Like, if a little child is really picky about how they don't want to eat their dinner, you should give them encouragement. Get them already in how they can know how they can count. I know I'm not talking really right though, but you should tell your kid, I'm sorry, can I start over? Okay, give kids encouragements to eat their dinner when there's vegetables or protein in their dish. get them for encouragement to have fun when they have dinner. Ask them, can you show me one? And they would bring up the food and they would eat it for one bite. And that really helps bring the kids encouragement to eat their dinner and they eat healthy. And ask them to keep counting, like, can you show me two? Can you show me three? And can you show me four? And they won't even notice that until they eat their entire plate. And once they get their entire plate done, that means that they ate their whole dinner and they ate healthy, especially the vegetables that they put into the side. Next tip. Okay, another tip that I wanted to say is if your kid starts to complain how they don't like the things that they're on the dish, like vegetables or rice or carrots, and they're only saying that to be making up excuses for not eating their vegetables, and that's not gonna and that's not gonna help them at all. You ask them really specifically if they have been sitting to their table for like a half an hour or an hour, so you specifically ask them, would you like to heat them up for you? And they cannot leave that table until they finish their entire dish. That's all. You leave them on the table and tell the kids you will not leave this table until you finish your entire dish. And if they are still sitting there and their plate is still full, you specifically ask them, would you like me to heat it up for you? And if they keep going all complain, you just give them space. Do not remove the dish until they finish it off. And until then, if they start to get hungry and they didn't even notice the food at their plate and they just start eating, getting like a distraction and all, that would really work. So try that if you have really picky eating kids, and we don't want that if they want to make up any excuses for not eating their vegetables. So leave it on their plate and tell them you will not leave this table until you finish what is on the plate. That's it. Another fun thing that you can do to help kids to be healthy is you can try to make the vegetables into like a fun theme. Like when you're getting ready to pack the kids' lunches, you should always do like a really cool theme of their lunch. Like make their healthy sandwiches into like cute things. Like you can turn them into Minnie Mouse, or you can turn them into a cute teddy bear. And you can even make the vegetables into like a really cute theme too. Make them fun, creative, and make them look like farm animals, and kids would go crazy on farm animals and say "ma" or "moo, eat me, I want to go into your tummy." Make mealtime fun. It's really simple for the kids. And if they refuse to eat it, you do the exact same thing. Says that they're not gonna leave the table until they go into your tummy. They want to go into the farm, into the tummy. I know I'm kind of messing up the words a bit, but trust me, if you try to make the vegetables into like a fun theme, like make them as Disney or Nickelodeon or farm animals, anything that would give the kids encouragement, excitement, then that would work. You should trust me. Okay, last tip that I just thought of is that I am a vegetarian and I do eat a lot of vegetables at days. And if your kids ask for something like, "Oh, give me a hamburger, give me French fries, or give me chicken nuggets," like if they're gonna keep continuing whining like that, I would recommend the Good Morning Star veggie burgers and make them think that they're eating a real burger, and give them sweet potato fries. That way they're getting their vitamins and C, anything that is all nutrition other than regular white potatoes. And you should also try to do a tofu chicken nugget recipe, and it's all vegan and all healthy for your kids. And another thing that you should do is find an avocado fry recipe and the kids would think if it's like a regular French fry or something like that. Say, this French fry just turned into the Hulk. You should try it. And that will really work for the kids, that they know they're eating all healthy. So go for Good Morning Star meals. Like, I recommend to do it from your local grocery store, and tell the kids what they really are right after they eat their meals. Trust me, it will work. They wouldn't even know the difference by a Good Morning Star veggie burger or any other veggie stuff other than a real thing. It would really work. Trust me on this. Okay, guys, so I think that's all the tips that we have for helping to get your kids to eat healthy the rest of your life, and they will continue to eat healthy. And if you guys like this video and you like my advice and tips, please let me know in the comments below and leave me a like button. And don't forget to subscribe for more Mariana and Sosha, and I'll see you guys all next time. Thank you.